part 2 to the previous video I posted, which is blazers for, the title is Blazers for Every Occasion, where I pretty much showcase different blazers and style them in different ways. Honestly, you can wear blazers anywhere. It just depends on how you style it. So that's the whole purpose of this video, and it's also part of my larger series where I kind of focus on like one article of clothing and give you different options and versions of ways to style and dress it. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a new video upload from me, and leave a comment, you know, be part of the family, be part of one of the girlies. So I'm happy to have you, and just sit back, grab some wine, tea, coffee, tequila, whatever your drink of choice is, and enjoy this video. So I'm kicking this video off with this first look. Not really a casual vibe at all. It's giving all the glamour vibes. And the blazer, because you know this video series is centering blazers. The blazer of the day, or blazer of the moment, is this Christopher John Rogers blazer. I got this from Saks Outfit a few months ago on a mega sale, and it's 2 sizes big. If you are getting to know me or have noticed by now, I love to get things oversized, especially blazers and jackets, because I don't like things being snug and tight, and also for layering. You want to make sure you have enough room to layer, you know, other tops underneath, and it's really hard to do that when you're wearing something that's exactly fitted to your size. Of course, I have blazers that are fitted because there are, you know, blazers that really just call for that kind of tailored cut. But, you know, for me, I'm more of an oversized girl, so I have them in abundance. And honestly, you can get oversized blazers to be tailored. I got mine slightly tailored. I altered the shoulders on this because when I got the actual blazer has shoulder padding. It came originally with some shoulder padding, but it just wasn't enough for me. And I was just like, this just needs some shoulder pad, like, oomph. And because it's big too, I felt like it would lift the V-line here, because it was a little too low for me, and I kind of prefer it now that I've added shoulder pads. I asked the tailor to add double shoulder pads because I want a double drum up. And they delivered, they did a great job. They listened to the assignment, they understood the assignment. I love how it turned out. I don't have pictures of before, but I cannot emphasize enough. I think anyone who's really in fashion and knows or has an eye for tailoring and the cuts and how things fit your body and has a good sense of what works right for each body type, because there are, you know, not everything works for every body type, and certain things work better for others. I might take it in a little bit on the arms because the tailor, I was going through kind of the adjustments I wanted to make, and as the bill started to rack up, I was like, it's just the shoulder pads. How much is that? Okay, I can do that. That's good. Let's do that. Let's stop there. I was like, let's stop right there, because it's getting a little crazy. It was getting to the point where it was a little more than the cost of the blazer itself, and I was like, that's insane. And that's the other thing. Like, as much as I love and I'm a huge advocate for tailoring, it can get pricey. It can get pricey. Good tailors are hard to find, and they know it. And because of that, they charge an arm and a leg for any little adjustment. So just FYI on that. It's made of wool. I think it's lined in cupro or something, a synthetic fiber. But the bodice itself is wool, so it's quite warm. And I love the fit. You can see it still has somewhat of an hourglass fit, not a super structured one, but you know, quite a noticeable one. I paired it with this skirt here by Off-White. Got this, like, I don't know, at this point like 10 years ago. I struggled styling it, and I know people always say, oh, get rid of things that you don't wear, but like, I don't always believe in that, because I always feel like you can make so many things work and different pieces work in your closet. Like, you just never know. And if you love it enough, even though you can't always find ways to style and wear it, you might one day. And I've had these for years. They're one of my most favorite sandals, a heeled sandal. They're typical like 4-inch heel, behind the shoulder, open toe, you know, your typical sandal. And I just wanted to keep the all white thing going and then break it up with a pop of color with this Brandon Blackwood bag. And that's the look. That's everything. Let me kind of, feel like you can't see, but like the skirt itself is really cool. It has like this layered kind of like overlay here in front, which is a good coverage for like, you know, the hoo-ha or the private areas. And it has a slip, which is really, really fun. But yeah, that's the look. this next look here is definitely a power suit, but a power suit for a festive event. I would totally wear this to a party, definitely New Year's theme. I think I wore the blazer actually for New Year's. And while we're on the topic of the blazer, this is also another Christopher John Rogers piece. Now I wore this in the previous video, but I'm wearing it again here because I want to showcase the matching pants that I just got. So you know, I've been talking a lot about The RealReal. I've been shopping at The RealReal for years. They have a great selection of clothing that people gently use or barely wore or have tags still that are in pristine condition. And I've talked a lot about this in my previous videos, but that's where I found these pants. I found them like 2 weeks ago and they came in last week. Like, oh my God, like what are the odds? I found the blazer like years ago, I would say at least 4 or 5 years ago. And then randomly I was perusing The RealReal 2 weeks ago and found these pants. I'm like, these are the matching pants. Like, what? And they were in pristine condition. They are in pristine condition. So I'm so happy I now have the full suit to this CJR look, and I love it. I paired it here with these Amina Mwadi shoes and a matching bag that I got like in JCPenney for like little to nothing, dirt cheap, years ago. Just for the sole reason of matching it with these shoes, and they match perfectly. And I just love how they kind of blend with the violet purple velvety fabric of the suit, and I love it. It's super comfortable, by the way. Super exaggerated sleeves, like even more so than the other blazer were. These ones are so exaggerated they droop over, but they're meant to do that. Like that's how it's worn. Like that's how the models have it worn. When you look at like the runway photos, if I can find them, I'll post them up here. But super exaggerated, and I love it. It looks baggy, but again, it's meant to be oversized. This is a size 6, and it's a size up. I'm usually a size 4, US sizing, of course. But I feel like a 4 would have fit me even more snug. But the 6 fits fine, because like this area here is snug, and I like that fit, like snatched in the waist area and then like kind of oversized on top. But yeah, I love the look. My sister says she wishes the pants were a little longer, and yeah, I kind of agree. I kind of sort of agree. But I think the length is honestly fine. I'm not mad at it. Here's the back. But yeah, I won't go into too much detail because I've already done that in the previous video. I just wanted to show you guys the full suit because I love suits, and maybe I'll do a suit video. No, it's fine. Anyway, but yeah, that's the full look. And I'm keeping the same choker and top. The Rabanne top I told you I got from the H&M Rabanne collaboration that came out last year, and then the Shein choker that I got like a few years ago. So yeah. I am wearing the color of the season, and that is red. So I decided to just go all out, break it up with some denim. And yeah, the blazer at the moment is Jacquemus. This is an oldie but a goodie. I got it like, I don't know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago at this point, and I love it. It also came in brown. It also, honestly, it's like a coat. It's like a blazer coat. It's so thick, it's pure wool. You can smell the wool. And it's very weighty and has weight to it and thick, but I love the cut. It's boxy and oversized, my usual favorite. No surprise there. And then you can have the option of cinching the waist by like clipping. There's like 2 straps here in the middle. You can clip it to either side to like make like a crossing kind of belted effect, which is what you see here. And I love the gold detailing all throughout, like the gold hardware on the buckles and the belt area, and I decided to kind of play it up by adding this gold Chanel brooch. It's pretty old, got this probably over 10 years ago when like collecting Chanel brooches wasn't a thing, it was kind of a trend. And I kept the red thing going with the Valentino Vavavoom gold hardware to match as well. I tend to like matching hardware. Rarely do I mix, but I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I just prefer to keep all the hardware the same color. But that's just me. Nothing wrong with either way. And yeah, that's the look. Blazer is in a size, I want to say a 6, like a medium, a 38, which is a France 38 is a US 6. So yeah, the jeans are from Kalana Barfield Brown's collection of Target. She had a few collections with them under the Future Collective like clothing line, and I got these pants for a steal. I think they were like, I don't know, they were Target prices, and Target prices for clothing tend to be amazing. And I love the two-tone color. I love the cut at the hemline. It's kind of asymmetrical, and then you get to see more of the red booties, which is pretty nice, like more of the ankle. But yeah, and the red booties, of course, are Balenciaga knife. If you know, you know. I know when I see it. Every time I see someone wearing the Balenciaga knives, they have so many variations. They come in like pumps, flats, slides, boots like I have, thigh-high boots, like you name it. But yeah, that's the full look. Love it. Love the pockets on this thing. Turn this way. Love the pockets on it. This thing, this has 4 pockets. There's 2 hidden underneath the front pockets that you can't see, but I'm stuffing my hand in them now so you can see where they're located. And then there's 2 outer pockets just in front of it, and they're all deep. All 4 pockets are deep, and I love that. And that's why they could double. This could double very well as a coat. Oh, and also I would totally wear this to. This is more casual, so I would wear this to, brunch. This is a perfect brunch outfit. The museum, a casual date. This is definitely a more laid-back look. If you can wear heels, definitely, keep what I have going. I think these Balenciaga knives are pretty comfortable. I definitely want to wear it though for an all-day walking kind of, plans. So if I'm walking around, like I'm going to the museum, which usually requires lots of walking, I probably would opt for like a flat or a lower heel or just a more comfortable shoe. Probably also goes well with sneakers, this outfit. I think I could totally like rock this and still pull it off and make it look chic if I wore some sneakers with them. Some simple, maybe crisp white shoes, or keep the red going. I'm thinking about those, are they Huaraches? Harambe? I don't know. I think they're like Nike shoes that came out years ago that people loved. The red of those shoes, I feel like are exactly the red of this coat, this blazer coat. And they would also be a fire combination together. So yeah, it's a full look. The jeans, I didn't say, the jeans are, I think they're like a US 27. Yeah, 27. And then the shoes are US 10, which is an EU 41. But yeah. Totally casual look compared to the earlier looks, and I feel like you can wear this in so many different settings and so many different events. The office on Dressed on Fridays, like we have like Denim Fridays where we can wear jeans versus like business casual earlier in the week, and this is a whole look that I would totally wear. And I love how comfortable it is. I love how versatile it is. I have worn this on interviews, obviously with more like dress pants and I think a pencil skirt, and so you can totally just dress this up, dress this down. And the blazer of the moment is Balenciaga. It is the infamous, or I guess famous, hourglass blazer. They came out with so many colors, so many patterns, so many shapes. There's a coat version of it. It is a cult favorite. So if you love Balenciaga, you must know about the hourglass blazer or just the hourglass shape. And Balenciaga's hourglass is not like your typical hourglass kind of shape. It's more boxy and like structured. I don't know if you can tell from here, but I'll get close so you can kind of see what I mean. It's not like your cinched waist kind of It kind of is, but it's kind of not. It has like a kind of detail that makes the area around the pockets that you see here, the pocket flaps, kind of come out a bit. So that's the part that's more on the hourglass side, but it's not your typical hourglass kind of shape, which is cool. I love it. I love that it's like a boxy, oversized hourglass shape. But yeah, it's long too. You can wear it as a dress, a mini dress, if that's something you care to do. I'm not a huge mini dress or mini anything fan. So I'm more of a crop top girl than a mini bottom person, because the way the hemlines roll up, especially with like jersey type dresses or slinky dresses, and then even if it's not a slinky or jersey dress, like the way the back might pop out and show something that shouldn't be shown, the risk factor is really high. So I just stay away from them generally. But you totally can wear this as a mini dress. You can wear some tights with this as well. You could dress it up with booties. I have these booties. I was torn between wearing the booties and these. I mean, these are also booties, but these are like lower heel booties. The other ones I was thinking about are these Sergio Rossi 4-inchers. But I want to give you guys some variety, and not everything is heels. I don't wear heels all the time, so yeah. And then the jeans are frame denim, I believe. No, they're a Goldie. These are a Goldie. They are size 6, I believe. A US 6, which is a 20. Actually, no, I think they're 27. I'm usually a 27, 28 in jeans, and these are 27, I believe. And they're cool. They're like a balloon effect or banana leg shape. And I love it. It kind of like adds to like the boxiness of the look, making it quite casual. And the booties are Coach. Love Coach. Coach is literally, till this day, one of my favorite brands. I have a lot of Coach things, so I just love the brand. I love Coach. It's one of the few brands that I feel like does affordable luxury very, very well. I don't know, Coach is just, in that tier or other brands that are kind of similar to Coach in price range and quality, Coach outshines them. So I want to know what you guys think, because I feel very strongly about that. And then bag is also Balenciaga. It's a Balenciaga City bag. I got it from Century 21 like 10 years ago. Love me some Century, and I'm glad they opened up the downtown one too. If you're in New York or in the New York area, make sure you visit I believe it's the only Century 21 that's left now. It's their flagship. They closed during the pandemic, like many stores did, but then they reopened, just bringing back that flagship store down by Wall Street. So definitely check it out. I usually find steals there. Like I mentioned, I got my off-white skirt that I wore earlier with this Christopher John Rogers white blazer from there. I got my J.W. Anderson Pierce bag from there, and a couple of other things. So definitely check out Century if you're ever in the New York City area. But yeah, that's the look. Let me know what you think. I think that's everything. Oh, the blazer is a 40. Now I believe Balenciaga is French sizing. It's a 40. So I think if it's a 40 and it's French sizing, French 40, that's a US 8. I got this in a bigger size because that was what was available. Also, I got this from TJ Maxx. The blazer is from TJ Maxx. I also got one for my sister as well. So we have the same one for a steal. I love the shoulder padding. There's some serious shoulder padding that you probably can't see, which adds to the boxiness of the look. Double-breasted. I love a double-breasted blazer. This blazer I think is made of like half content wool, half poly blend. And then the inside turtleneck is like a sheer, semi-opaque turtleneck top from Zara. Also, I picked this bag because there's like, I'm gonna come up close, but like you can see like there's plaid, like a pink stripe of color and the plaid detailing. So I wanted to play it up by bringing out this bag and pairing it with it. So I don't think it really helps in bringing out the pink, but I see it. But anyway, the look is pretty neutral and somewhat dark, so this helps kind of brighten things up. So yeah. This look here is definitely something I would wear for an interview, for a conference, which I recently did. I wore it to a conference that I flew out for work in San Francisco, and I had my colleagues kind of compliment me, which was nice. I usually dress kind of basic at work, like Monday through Friday. Well, when I'm in the office, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I just wear like whatever, like casual, business casual stuff. That's not really necessarily fashion forward, but I'm a fashionista, so there's always a little twang, a little tinge of fashion, a little tinge of care, so. But this is a lot more of a formal attire, and you can wear this to church as well, very much church approved. I am wearing a Magda Butrym blazer. I love this blazer, got it a few years ago. Most things I have are old, sorry guys, it is what it is, but I'll try and find similars. She does make this blazer almost every season, like this cut in a variation of fabrics and prints and colors, so I'll try and find anything similar. Again, like I always say, check the resale market, but I'm gonna link whatever I can find from the recent season that's similar cut to this. Like I said, she usually does do a similar blazer that's this style. So it's very much exaggerated, like 80s power suit vibe, where it's like broad, wide shoulder pads, heavy shoulder padding, and then like that triangle shape, and then it kind of cinches at the waist. But for her, it's not very hourglassy. It's like power suit, super broad shoulder padding, heavy shoulder padding, and then it kind of tapers towards the waist, and then it just kind of falls a little flat, like this does. It doesn't flare out the way other hourglass shapes do. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Sometimes that's the vibe I'm looking for. So this blazer is wool. It is silk lined. Trust Magda Butrym to give you high quality fabrics. And I need to do better at sharing what ready to wear collection these pieces are from, because that's the idea behind my brand or my channel, a ready to wear affair, where it's like all things ready to wear. I do buy a lot of ready to wear, heavily discounted, as I hope you can tell by now. It has like a nice cute belting at the back that you can adjust. So it's a cool cut. And yeah, I'm wearing it with this, you've seen this before if you watch my top 5 maximalist denim video. I'm wearing a Vivienne Westwood Drunken blouse with the area wide leg jeans, cutout jeans. So definitely check that video out if you haven't. I know someone shared that the echo is pretty bad, and I agree. I knew that filming it, and I just I felt at that moment to push through and just get the content up. Maybe in the future I'll redo it. But I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't film in that room anymore because of the echo, so I film here. So I'll also probably think about getting a mic as well, but I think the sound is pretty much good here. Let me know if that's not the case. I don't hear any echo, so sorry. And thank you for letting me know. I appreciate all your feedback. It really helps me. Constructive feedback. Constructive keyword. So skirt is from The Real Real, y'all. Like I said, I'm obsessed with The Real Real when it comes to clothing, and one little thing I'll let you in on is a little tip. If you want to get Chanel clothing, like Chanel ready to wear, look at the skirts on The Real Real. Everything else is really expensive, so don't bother with the blazers or anything else. But the skirts, if you filter your search to just yield results that are pristine, in terms of condition of the skirt, so filter it for skirts only. Then when it comes to condition, filter it for pristine, excellent / never worn, or worn with tags. Try those 3, and you'll find the best conditioned Chanel skirts for a great price. Shoes are Sam Edelman. They're old. I got my mom and sister onto this shoe, and they got themselves a pair. My aunt did as well. They're the best. I love these shoes. I can't say enough good things about them. They're old, and I really hope Sam Edelman comes out with more, but I've been looking, and it's been 2+ years, and I haven't seen him come out with the shoe again, so I'll try and find some words for you all below. But they're super comfortable. They're appropriate for work, appropriate for brunch. You can walk around all day in them. I love the heel. They're a 2-inch heel, so it's just enough to give you a little height, a little presence when you're dressing up. but it's also comfortable enough to walk around in all day. Like I can go on a date with this, I can go to a museum with this, work, like I said. Of course, it was Sam Edelman's a pretty, affordable or reasonably priced brand, and so definitely check out more Sam Edelman shoes, and I'll try and link some link below if I can't find this. And I think, and then bag is Gucci. I always wear this bag, one of my favorite bags. I feel like it's structured. This is great with the whole like corporate work vibe, and it just goes very well with the look. But yeah, that's it. I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I will link what I can as usual, and let me know your thoughts on what look was the best, what blazer is the best. You can even chime in from the first part. If you have something there that you liked, let me know. I'm open to hear your thoughts and opinions. I love hearing from you guys. Keep the conversation going in the chat. I love it. And stay tuned. Like I said earlier, I might have a part 3. And I'll try to be consistent, guys. It's been really hard. I work full time. Not only do I work full time, but I work more than 40 hours a week. Between that, work, social obligations, I have very little time to film, but I am carving it out, guys, because this is what I'm passionate about. Have a great week. Stay blessed, stay respectful, and talk to you later. Bye.